And I'm everybody, welcome back to another random video. My name's Cannon and welcome back. It is the 16th of August. I don't know why I like that. But yeah, it's Saturday the 16th of August. Of course, I'm recording this in June. But by the time you've seen this, it will be the 16th of August. Saturday. So of course, tomorrow we'll be checking out original Ilford Delta 100. We'll be shooting the 4th row and the 5th row of these films. It's kind of fun. It'll be interesting. So these will be shot on the channel, and will eventually be sent off to the lab processing, but right now, not really. So, well, depending on which way I end up putting it in, but this is the 4th row. And, well, it really depends on, well, this is the 4th and 5th row of the original Wolfen Delta, sorry. It's just because I've been saying original Wolfen Un54 for the last few months. So I ended up kind of just not being able to say Wolfen Delta 100. Can't wait to see what the photos look like. But one of our photos, let's take a look at what the last row of film that we shot on. There we go, this is it. As you probably can tell, it's a total mess. I have tried to clear it up, figuring out where is which. We know that this is the first ever photo that's on the roll, and unfortunately it did not work out. So it will probably be one of those that we removed as it's blurry. Because I forgot to put the autofocus on the camera when I was taking the shot, so it's just extreme, huge blur, but it still looks decent, kind of. Maybe blurry photos is your thing, so we're gonna just go through these. Got the rest of the lighthouse. Got some seascapes, which is kind of cool. And these are the giddies. The whole reason why we went to this place, is because we wanted to see if we could find the puffins. We didn't see any, which is unfortunate. Maybe they were just not there. Actually, if you saw Susan Cameron's TV show, actually, she went to this place too. Just the ocean. The restaurant. We didn't go and sit inside. It was just, unless we did. Maybe we did. Can't remember, but here it is. And then you got some more pictures of the lighthouse, some more seascapes, which actually Un54 actually does kind of allow it to, makes it look a lot better. Would have been interesting to see it on Ilford Delta, but I wanted to save that for the next day. But this was the 10th of June. So technically it would be 1 month after we shot the first roll in the Pentax MZ-60. But by the time you're seeing this, it's actually been well, 3 months since you haven't seen the Alpha Delta 100 rolls. I do apologise for that. They're coming, don't worry. They're on the way. By the time it gets to August, we've already sent them off. So you probably see them on the first few weeks of September. That is in the original plan, but as of now, got no plans to show you the photos for Alpha Delta. There's some more lighthouse interesting shots here. Got some cliffs, and got this, which I'm not sure exactly what the original picture was of. Hang on, no, it's because it was the seal, wasn't it? I don't think you can actually see the seal. It's just two. It's an interesting shot though. It's just the sea down there. But I think there was a seal that was swimming around, which is why I took it in the first place. But it doesn't look that is quite black and white. But it's an interesting shot because you've got the seagull in the corner. Some more cliff faces. The lighthouse, some more cliff shots, and this is an interesting shot. Yep, and that will mark the end of the roll almost. And then you got some sea lions, or some seals, sorry. Got two shots of this. Actually, they kind of came out alright. And there you go. That is the end of that roll. So we're gonna go in and edit them. I'll see you in a sec. So, I thought I quickly re-edit this, as all the audio that you just saw was pretty unusual. So, before we edit it, so we did edit all of our photos, and you will see that at the end of the video. This is where we went to Flamborough National Park. I know that because it actually does say it on the cabin. This is Flamborough Nature Reserve. And of course we took all the pictures of the lighthouse. I was trying to do a close-up of the top of the tower, of the lighthouse, but forgot that's how I'm supposed to be putting the autofocus on, because when you click the autofocus here, because when I undo it, so I can take the two shots, I kind of end up forgetting to put it back on, and I ruined that shot. I mean, it still looks decent, but it's not usable. Pentax MZ-60. I mean, this is the last episode of the original Wolfen. The MZ-60 is interesting. What I've learned from these rolls is that the exposure seems to be fantastic. And also, I need to stop trying to push film. It doesn't work for me at all. And also, by the way, there is colour version of this game on Colour Plus that was shot on the Canon 650. So we did shoot colour. So we had black and white in the Pentax, and we had colour in the Canon. And that will be out at some point. But you know, the next couple of days we'll be working on black and white, but we will be working on colour. Because after we bring back we call that gold, the first 2 days, we will be going into the Ilford Delta 100. Since the first roll has been sat in Rockbridge since the 10th of May, so it does want to be sent to the lab. So I'm going to do that. So we've got those two coming, and first for that gold for September. We don't know exactly what we'll be filming in July, as we still got rolls of Ilford Delta and Colour Plus. Plus we're going to have Kodak Pro Image and Cannon 100. And then Cannon 200. And maybe 400 maybe in the future. But, you know, and we've got the original Wolfen for the Canon 650, and that goes up to the 2nd of June. Well, the first roll is the 17th of May, and the 20th of May, and then the 2nd of June. So, yeah, it'd be nice to see those at some point. So we will be seeing that. We just sent those rolls off. Funny enough, you actually saw that in the Kodak Gold episode when we sent that off. That's been sent off now. Hopefully they'll hear back in about a week. But, and then we got to send off Kodak Gold after July, and then we will send off the first 3 rolls of the Ilford Delta 100, and so by the time you're watching this in August, he pretty much sent off the gold, the Alpha Delta, and the original Wolfen. All of those have already been sent off and have come back. Slowly editing through them, so you'll be seeing that between you'll see the original Wolfen for the Canon 650 at the end of this month, August, and in September we'll see the Kodak Gold, rolls, and maybe the Ultra Delta 100, if I don't have a lot going on, because we don't know what we're shooting, but we've got more Colour Plus and Ultra Delta 100 to shoot, and then Pro Image and Techno 100. We honestly, I'm shooting more rolls than I can send off to the lab, but this will go on until probably next year in January, February, before you even start seeing the 2026 videos. Well, the film. Anyway, that's it for me, and I will see you in the next one. Also, the photos will be out at the end of this video, so check those out, and I'll see you in the next one, which of course are the vlogs on the 28th of June. See you in a bit.